Hello everyone, welcome back to another exciting episode of Minetest gameplay of sorts. Yeah, and today we are going to be looking at building a quarry using mesecons, Pipeworks, and the Technic mod. So let's go. And if you like what you see here, please like and subscribe, share. It greatly boosts my ego. Yeah. Thank you. All right. And hopefully everybody has had a great holiday. I know I did, with family and festivities and everything else. Look at this. We are playing Minetest while in Minetest, playing Minetest. Right. Let's go. Let's go see the factory real quick. Look at that detail. Cool. And I found the new texture pack to play with, which I will be doing a review of. Very cool. So what we are going to do, somebody asked about creating a mine and the factory and how we do all this. So the best way to do it is to set one up. Now here's the existing setup. We have solar panels on the roof with high voltage wires coming down because the quarry needs high voltage. We have high voltage battery boxes with upgrades. Yeah. And there's one, here's a tool in the mining tool, which is real nice. It's charging. That's how you charge your tools or discharge your tools. And we have a a supply converter, which will convert the high voltage down to the medium voltage. And I remember there's a reason why I did that. Now, I built, and you also have to have a switching station on each circuit, which is very important, especially on long runs. You have to have more than one, as you see in the main quarry. So that's how my power setup goes. And then this medium voltage line and battery boxes go down to where I have my grinders and furnaces set up. And there we go. We have dust coming in. It's creating an ingot, and it's going out up into the sorter. So this is where Pipeworks comes in, because you have the sorting tubes, and these are kind of confusing, but basically I'm only allowing all the tubes or all the inputs to feed out, where this one's on the white block, which is right there. So the blue line, the red line, and the black line all feed in, but they will only exit out the white one. So they won't get backed up in all the tubes, because everything is tubes. And then over here, this is where I sort by putting in, you put in where you want each item to go. So platinum goes on the white line, zinc and copper go on the yellow line. All these other ores and gems go on the red and blue line. So the blue line, because that doesn't require smelting or grinding, is diamonds, mesecons, coal. You can grind coal, because if you grind coal, you get double, and then one of them, if you grind it, you get double the output. So sulfur, uranium, that all goes down the blue line, and everybody's happy. I ran out of space. You can run out of space on these. So the yellow and the red all come over to where they need to be ground, and they need to be smelted. Yeah. So what we are going to do is I have a new little setup, and this might be a little long. We'll go out this way. Not going to be a 20-minute video. Sorry. Here's the existing setup from the original factory. We have a compressor. We have our CNC machine to make shapes. We have a battery box, a switching station. This one's a low voltage furnace. Now these do not have an input, so you have to physically place the items in there to smelt. That's how that works. So let's go out the front door here, because I expanded on the building here. You can see this generic looking building. Yeah, looks real pretty. So we are going to come in here. I needed to figure out what to do with. I needed to figure out what to do with this castle turret. I didn't want to get rid of it. I built it. So we are going to add we need high voltage. So we need high voltage solar arrays, and they come in high voltage, medium, and low. And what this tutorial will not show is how to craft these items and most of the uses for them. That is, I have some links in the show description, which are from the mod pad, or the mods, their wiki page, which do a great job of that. So what we are going to do is we are going to put, see how I can do this. We are going to lay some cable here. Because we are going to fully outfit this roof with solar panels. Now, this is not the ideal location. The higher up your solar panels, the more efficient they are, just like in real life. Obviously, if you have a tree blocking a solar panel, well, yeah, you're not going to get very much output. So, and I'm not going to go crazy. Of course I'm going to go crazy. I'm playing a game. So yeah, let's see how this works out. So we are going to place a few more here. Why not? If we need more, we can always expand. This will give us our solar, our power. And where do we want to take that in? Because we're going to go down. Now, I did have a plate. Where's that plate at? There it is. HV cable plate. So if you want to get real technical, that didn't work too well. Let's go down. To create this stuff, there we go. To create this stuff off of in survival mode, it's very expensive because you have to build the silicone. There's a lot of different stuff that you have to do. So we are going to come down. We are going to go into, do I want to go into a switching network yet? Because, yeah, let's just take this down. And where do I want to come out? Because we have to feed our quarry. And I do need a switching station. It has no network. That's nice. So we will give it a network. And it has a network. And it has no demand. We are going to need, we should have a battery box. And where's my battery box? A supply converter. Oh, yeah, we don't need a supply converter yet. We also have a fuel, has no network. Let's put one of those up here, just for the heck of it. And that's a low voltage. Why did I think that was going to work? Supply converter, fuel-fired low voltage generator. That's not what I wanted. That's a medium voltage battery box. Let's see. We go into Technic. We need a high voltage battery box. There's a low voltage. What I want to do is HV. There we go. High voltage battery box. You have to build all this stuff too. You can build all this stuff here. So we have a fuel fired. I already had one right there. Okay. So we are going to put in. Wow, I'm already making this ugly, aren't I? You know what? Here's where this will go. And it has no network. And and we're going to put that there and give it a network. So this one, you will put in coal or other burnable material, and it will power your high voltage. It's very expensive. Everything is very expensive. So we need a battery box, high voltage battery box. We're going to put 2 of those in there. And you notice that already my solar panels are working. Now, what I did is I need this. So what happens is by using these these control logic units, it allows you to do different things. And that is explained in the wiki. These will also work with digiline channel, the battery box. You can charge tools in here, as you saw the MK laser tool. So we're just going to add two of those boxes for now. And let's go out here because we're going to put a plate, which acts real nicely. The tubes also have one. We're going to put the Quary down here. So let us not put that there. Let us do this real quick. And I will speed this up a line. You know what? It might have been better. That was stupid. Because my Quary is going to be out there. So let's do this. We are going to bring power down over here. And the reason why I'm doing this is for expandability, because I always love adding things. Okay, come out here, and we are going to put another plate here, and it's a real cool isolator plate. And we are going to go here, out here. This will go out to our Quary. Now, the Quary is very expensive. So you take your Quary, and we are going to put it here. We're going to do some strip mining because this is the best way. And I remember seeing that there's a problem with snow. We'll tackle that in a minute. So this pick must be facing the way that you want your Quary. And we'll get into the radius in a second. We need to power this puppy. So I am going to speed up the video in certain areas. Okay, now we have that. That's ugly. I'm not going to lie. That's ugly. But you know what? It works. It works. And I should not need to have a switching station. Now we're also going to need a tube. A pneumatic tube. Now this can be, I've found that helper blocks help out. So the tube is going to come out here. There. Oh, that's the wrong tube. That is a detecting tube, which is really cool. We're going to play with that. That will detect when a node has passed it. So if you're like doing things in an area and you want to know where that, where the node is, it'll do that. So I'm going to speed up the video again. What in the heck happened there? I'm going to speed up the video again so you don't have to sit through me doing this. All right. So we come up here and there's also a airtight panel for the tubes. Look how well that went on. So I love it when a plan comes together. You know what? That's where the screwdriver comes in. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So we can beautify this. I did it again with the detector tube. I really want to use, detector tube. Okay. So now we have our power going out to the quarry. We have our pipes hooked up. We have our automated quarry hooked up. And now we need to figure out what to do with this stuff. So we could sort it, and I'm just going to do a basic because I plan on tying this in with the main factory. But just for the sake of demonstration, we need a supply converter, and we're going to put that supply converter somewhere here because we need to feed it. We need to feed it high voltage, and we need to come out in medium voltage because we don't have any machines that are medium voltage. Ignore mesecon signals. Okay, there we go. That's ugly, but you know what? We're going to do a power rail. There we go, a power rail. And you could beautify this. I'm going to put, because it's industrial, I'm going to use the industrial guardrails and stuff. Go in here, go back here, and create like a little platform that comes above using these stairs and the wrought iron railings and stuff like that. So we are going to come out here, and we're daytime. So now we need to sort this stuff. So we are going to get this is in Pipeworks. So most of the stuff that we saw was in Technic. So in Pipeworks, we have crossover tubes, we have detecting tubes, adjustable vacuum tube, which is really cool. And there's a sorting tube. What was this one? That was a detecting tube. You know what? Let's put a detecting tube here real quick because we're going to do something real cool with that. Then let's take our pneumatic tube segment, come off of here. Now we need we have a switching station. We have that. This should work without. I don't think I need a switching station on each line. If so, I can put one in real quick. So let us take, we have a supply converter. We have that. We need, I don't know what we need. We need medium voltage machines. We have a compressor, a furnace, an extractor, and a grinder. We're going to need a grinder. We have, yeah, I should put one of those on there. Just every circuit needs a battery box. A furnace. And we're not going to do anything with a compressor. So we need to put, there's a grinder. Cool. Grinder has no network. Does it have a network now? Yes, it does. So I needed to put a switching station on each line. So I'm converting high voltage into low voltage. And there's no demand on it right now because there's nothing in there. This would be where we would put a sorting tube. And we're just going to do this real down and dirty. So right now we have the yellow line going in. Everything's turned on. Now we need just a regular pneumatic tube. Another stop. These can be very I'm not going to lie, they can be very finicky. So now I kind of boxed myself in a hole. So let's do this. We have a grinder, and basically, where's my furnace? Where's my furnace? Here it is, medium voltage furnace. So what you can do is, we're going to put a furnace here, and we're going to take that out. We need a tube. We need a tube going to the furnace. There it is. And wow, is this messy or what? We need a bypass line. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. You know, because I'm really liking this. Now it shouldn't. There we go. It's not going to connect. So up here, we have some stuff that is not going to need. It's not going to need to be ground. So we're going to do that. To make this stuff work with tubes, you are going to need to have the control units in them. So you can see here, upgrade slots. To make them work with tubes, you kind of need those. In survival mode, this can get very, very expensive. All right, so now we have that. We have our sorting tube set up. I got to remember which alloys are used for that need to be ground. So we have that set up. Now we're going to need outputs. So what we're going to do is we are going to use this next room here as our collector. So we're going to put some chests. And that's not how you spell chest. So, and that's not C-H-E-S-T. Holy cow. Let's put a gold chest and a regular chest. There we go. So we are batting 1,000 here with, there we go. And I have a lot of stuff going on because these are active blocks. They are really playing havoc with my system. And that's one of the reasons why. So we're going to go like this because we're going to have to get we're going to get creative here. So everything's going to funnel back into. This is ugly. Huh. But you know what? I don't care because I'm an artist. Yes, I am. So we need to put a sorter here real quick. Detecting tube, sorting tube. Cool. Cool. Pneumatic tube. And this is where your helper blocks come in. Because we need to put, there we go. There we go. We are going to come into this wall over here. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. And we need another sorter tube because we want certain items to go into one and certain items to go into another. So we have a sorting tube and I lost the chest. All right. So we have a sorting tube there. I'm going to come over here. I wonder if that just did it. Should be. Okay, that worked. We don't need that. We need another chest. I'm just going to go with standard chests right now, just to make sure that we have everything we need. So we have here. I need a helper block. We have here a pneumatic. Okay, perfect. That's not perfect. There we go. Tube. Oh my God, that's ugly. Oh, that's ugly. And there's even a trash can. So yeah, I'm gonna beautify this in the next episode, or I will come back. And so we have our power set up. We're just dealing with an existing building. So we have this here, and just to make sure everything works as intended. So this one we're going to set, the output is red. So only red is going to be on. Everyone else is going to be off so it doesn't backfeed material. So the red one is on, and it goes over to here. And we sort. So we don't want stuff coming back. So red and black are our lines, and we can set up our items that go into there. And on here, the yellow is off, so we don't backfeed. Oh, the detector. Yes, we have to do that to make sure everything is working. So we are going to need a mesecon wire. And I have no room. We're going to need a mesecon wire off of this detector. This is really, really cool. And you can tell I'm lagging real bad. So, come on. Oh, I need the other one. Running out of inventory. And that didn't work. I want this to work. Really? I gotta figure this out. Come on. There we go. That should work. So let's go test our theory here about if we have everything connected properly. So we are coming off there. We are coming in here. We have our high voltage going out to the quarry. We have our supply converter, which is converting down into medium voltage. We have a switching station on each branch of our circuit. We have some lights so we can see what we are doing while in here. We have a grinder, a furnace, and a furnace. We have all our slots upgraded. We have our sorting tubes. We have this one is taking the inputs and output into one, and we are going into our chest. And the only one on is, yeah, that'll work. It should work. All right, let's go out to our quarry and see what we have going over here, because I think there's going to be a problem. And that is in, so on the quarry, you right click on it. It's disabled, digging not started. Radius is 1 through 8. And the radius, I believe, is figured by, you count out 8, and it's 8 from the center. So let's start this pound puppy. 8. Restart. Enable. Digging not started. Oh, there we go. And it will start 1 meter above. So we already got dirt. Look at that. We found dirt. Yes, we did. We found 12 dirt. Now, this is going to be kind of interesting because let's make an addition real quickly onto here. Because I am just, we want dirt to actually come off of this thing. How do I do this? Real quickly before before we get everything running here, I'm going to put a trash can. So let's take a pneumatic tube segment off of here, which will play in nicely. And this is going to be ugly. I kid you not. It's going to be ugly. So we are going to put a trash can. And where's my trash can? Let's try trash. There it is, trash can. Let's take a trash can, put it right there. We need a pneumatic. We need a pneumatic tube. So now we're going to go in here, and we need to do something real quickly. We need to have dirt, and we need dirt. And it would have been, oh, look at that. So white is only going to take dirt. Oh, look at, we have something going through here. Stone, it's going through. All right. So what do we got? What just came in? Stone. So we have stone coming through here. We don't want stone coming through here. So we are going to add stone to our sorter here. So any stone that comes up from the quarry is going to go straight into the trash can because we don't need it. Now watch the detecting tube. Bingo, bingo. Pretty awesome. Excellent. We also have, what is that? Gravel. We don't want gravel coming through either. We don't want stone coming in. And come on, where's the gravel at? There it comes. There it comes. Tar. Huh. That's kind of interesting. I've never run into tar before. We're going to keep that for a while, you know, just because. So we come back in here. Anything that we want stone and dirt to automatically go into the oblivion. So our little detector light has started up here. And our furnace is working. Everything's working. Our grinder is working. I just need to put in which items are not going to be ground. And then you can, you know, we have enough room here where I can actually put a third line, a bypass line in, just like I did on the other factory. But now this is really cool. So we have a little compact design here, and it doesn't look that bad. I mean, it looks industrial. I like it. I got to figure out something to do with this glowstone because that is cool. I forgot all about the detector tube, and that'll basically, you could trigger different things by doing that. And there's other tubes. There is a conductive tube. There's a vacuum tube. The vacuum tube works in for sand. I believe it's sand and dirt. So you'd put that on the end of your tube over like at a beach, and it'll actually suck up the sand. So everything is working, which is amazing because usually my stuff fails miserably this time. So you can see how the quarry is actually working. So let's go take a look at the quarry. Right now we have, coal, we have cobblestone, we have dirt. Now we should not see any dirt or cobblestone go into our facility, but you can see how the quarry is actually digging this. And what I'm going to do is when this thing is all done and I'm done with the quarry, it's actually going to be filled with water, just like a real quarry. Now, this will dig 100 nodes down. Look at that. So there's our items going through the tube, and it's mildly satisfying to watch blocks go through tubes. Yes, it is. Can we see the you know, it would help if that. Here they come. Here they come. That is so awesome. I like how I just, you know, entertain myself. So we have more stuff going through. Now, I think I see gravel. So we are going to see if that is in fact what I am seeing. Sometimes the blocks will flip out. If the grinder or the furnace doesn't like something, it'll spit them out, and you'll see them. You will see them. So we have a lot of tar. Huh. I wonder why we're seeing a lot of tar. I have to set this up. So let's set it up. Let's put one in here. So I have nowhere to put, oh crud. I have too much stuff in my inventory. Actually I don't. I have 4 open spaces. I wonder why that did that. Oh, duh. All right, so what we are going to do is we are going to set this. We are going to get rid of tar. So we're going to come back in here. I don't know why. There we go. So tar. Oh, wait a minute. It doesn't come up as tar. It comes up as gravel. Oh, so that's how that's what that is. I thought I just grabbed some gravel. There we go. We have some gravel. So we're going to come back over here and we're going to put gravel up here too, because tar doesn't matter. Because the tar is a byproduct of the gravel. So now we have gravel, stone, and dirt all going into this. Now there's another mod that has a gravel sieve that also can do, I believe it'll get the ores out of the gravel. So you could take this tar and actually, you could take the gravel and actually make that. You could take a tube coming off of here and you can have it go into a hopper, into a sieve. And it's a different hopper mod than the one I'm using. That one will actually work sort of like the Minecraft one, where the hopper will drop the items. So in here, we don't have any coal, but when the sun goes down, you're going to see these batteries go out. So what was that? What's in there? Coal lump. So why isn't the furnace? Oh, you know what? The furnace isn't going to do anything. So we want coal also to go into here. We don't want coal. We just want. Okay, something happened because my gravel is not going to where I told it to. We have stone. Oh, cobblestone. When stone is mined, it turns into cobblestone. So let's fix our problem here. Corn on the cobblestone. Yes, I know that was a bad joke. So we're going to take our cobblestone and put that in there also. I mean, you can get completely crazy with this, because you could add sorters upon sorters, and you could sort various things down the line. so we don't run into this problem here. And you can see how we're not backfeeding, and that's because the only pipe that we have on is the red line. So the red line goes into there. So that is working. Now, unfortunately, I have everything. This isn't sorted yet, and that's because I haven't figured out what I want actually sorted into these tubes. So right now it's just collecting stuff. We're going to leave that alone. And now we should not have any more problems with tar or cobblestone, because the cobblestone is going to come up. And it is going to go into, there it is, cobblestone. We're going to take that out of there to kill that. So cobblestone is going to come up, and you can right click on that trash can right as you're standing here and just throw stuff away, which is pretty awesome. So there. So that, let's see, our batteries are dead, which means I don't have enough battery pack to last through the entire process. Now, we would add coal. Did I have a coal lump? Let's take a coal lump. Let's go into here and put coal. Now it's going to fire that up. It's 95%. Look at that. We're actually fueling our batteries a little bit. And it's at 80, 70%. Look how fast that goes down. Okay, so real quickly, that's how we do it. And I'm going to show you something real quickly because I've set this, look at my batteries on here. Now, here's my solar array for the main factory. It's overkill, I know. So if we come down here, we can see that all the machines that I'm running, and this Quary is turned on, by the way. And you can see here how I have stuff, it'll overflow into the trash can instead of backing up. You can see that my batteries, everything is running, even with no lights outside. And I have timed this that by the time the sun starts rising, these batteries will not be depleted. That is cool. So, there's my gun. So you have to balance out. Now, obviously, if you go away from the nodes too far, the mine will stop. So you have to balance out how much battery power you're going to actually need. Now, since we are sending this down I wonder why I didn't need a filter injector on the other one. That's strange. How did I do that? I am not running a filter injector. It's coming up, and those items are going straight in. I might be able to take that out and speed up my network. Huh. Cool. I didn't need that after all. So what do we got in here? We have more tar. I thought we fixed that problem. Yeah, we did. But we need other stuff to come up. We haven't hit any ores yet. What is that? Gravel. We're just digging a big hole right now. So let's go back to daytime. I know my batteries work. So this is what that laser does. Watch this. Isn't that cool? I just go. Ooh, there's something down there. That's how you mega mine. Yes. We are 2 blocks below the machine. So somewhere, there it is. Boom. Ooh. All right, pretty cool. We are going to hit coal. And you're not going to find a lot of ores up here. You have to go down. So this, as I stated, this machine, the Quary machine, we will go 100 nodes down. And we can put our, why didn't I put upgrade slots in there? Why didn't I put any upgrade slots in here? There we go. And it's going to charge it back up. You can see that little, there's a little meter right there. MK mining laser. Good job. Mining laser. Okay, so we had a small area in this unique little factory expansion, and we were able to compactly set up our mining system, our automated mining system, with a fuel-fired generator, batteries, solar panels on the roof, into our high voltage, into a supply converter, which changes it to low voltage. We have our switching stations on each line. We have our battery boxes with upgrade slots, and they're working. We have our sorting tubes. You right click on them, and you saw how, so if you just have one sorting tube, you saw how the sorting tube just had 2 legs. And when I added a leg onto the sorting tube, it made another leg. You cannot add directly onto the sorting tube, because if you right click to put your block down, it won't go. You need to put a helper block behind it or have a wall behind it. And that's why some of the, you see there's a helper block there because I added. Now, if I had a tube on top of it, that's a perfect way to show it. And if I had a tube directly on top of this, a pneumatic tube, you'll get that. However, if I, let's see, let's place a helper block here. So if I want another tube to go out, and I place another tube here, notice how I have a green leg now. So that works out nicely. I'm going to leave that there just for its future expansion. There we go. I can do whatever I want. This is my world. So, so that's the basics. That's the very, very basics. I mean, you could hook up digilines to this. You could do a lot of different things with this. You can get it elaborate. You can have it to where you don't have any tubes feeding it. You just want to manually throw something in the grinder, or you want to manually throw something into the furnace, and you can do that. This is just an automated way of doing it, and that looks kind of cool. It looks industrial, which I like. I like that industrial look, and I have more room to add on, but I don't need to. I don't need to have, you know, if I had more mines, then I could possibly do with more furnaces and stuff like that. But I only have one quarry. Now you're going to see stuff come up as it comes up the line here real quickly before we say goodbye. And come on, there we go. Cobblestone. And it detects it. It throws it right in the trash. The coal, the dirt, the cobblestone. There we go. We have a little detector tube. Let's close this up. We are going to go back over to the main factory real quick. And I wanted to do something with this. I wanted to come up here and actually bring my solar through here. So this is my solar panels. And I'm going to add on more solar panels onto here. But that castle worked out nicely. And we're just going to go back into the main factory real quick, because there is another tube that I failed to cover, and that is a teleportation tube for for these pipes. So here is a teleportation tube, and it's on channel 55. That's what I set it up on. So down in the quarry, way down in the quarry, which, you know, we're going to take a ride down there because I need to show you the supply switches. In the other quarry is the other end of this, the transmitter. And that is what's sending it up here. And it's cheating a little bit, but oh well. So this line comes down, and after so much distance, you need to put another switching station. And from what I've been reading in the forums, having all these active blocks kind of deteriorate, you know, add lag to your world. And I am experiencing something really strange going on with the lava, where the lava, when water hits the lava, it's not actually turning into obsidian. So that's one of the reasons why. Plus we have all these rats down here. So here is the other end of the teleportation tube, and it's transmitting on channel 55. And here's another sorter tube, and the only one I have turned on is the white leg, because there used to be another quarry machine over here. At one time, I had 3 quarry machines on. And over here, you can see how deep this one's going. So there's my quarry machine, and it is, oh, it's finished. We're done. So it's 100 nodes down. Oh, we hit lava. That's probably why. It will not, the quarry machine will slip past lava. So we hit a lava main. But look at all the different ores and stuff. I think that's sulfur. There's platinum down here. There is, I don't know what that is. That's platinum. Is that more platinum? I had a lot of tin coming out of here. There's silver still left in here. What is that? That is tin. So what I would basically do on this side is you can move, you would extend the quarry out either way. You know, maybe make some scaffolding and come out to here, or come out to here and come out to here and go down. So this quarry is finished. There's another supply converter because I literally needed, when the run is too long, you have to put a supply or a switching station in. It's like, it's almost like a repeater. So I'm going to put a lip around that. Very nice. And our quarry is doing that. And it'll go down 100 blocks. And then I'm going to fill it with water and fish. Because I am environmentally friendly. Yeah, we'll go with that. Actually, I am. Even in the game, I don't like that. So, yeah, that's going to do it. Hopefully, because I've been asked a couple times, George and a couple other people have asked about, the mining operation. And, oh, I know why. Because I'm feeding everything into the chest here. And for it to come out the chest, you need that. And which is activated by the Blinky plant. So, there you have it. That's how I've set up my factory. That's how I set up my factory. Here's another sorting tube. And it has these 3 legs are on. And the 4th one feeds these. And this one is tins and wrought iron. And then it overflows into this one, which overflows into this one. So we still have some room left in that. And the same thing with this. You can see how everything will go into this bottom one, but the bottom one's full, so it'll go up to the next one, and then the next one. So that's how you could do the overflow. And then from there, you could have a trash container, or you'd have this all taken out. Here's gold, and it's overflow. Ooh, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I think it's platinum. 61 silver. Where's a platinum one? 98. It's one of these. Something's coming in. Oh, there it went. It was silver. Cool. So that's how that works. And it's a lot of fun to play with. It's very, very harsh in survival mode, as you could see. So hopefully I've explained everything correctly. If not, like I said, in the show description, along with all the links to all the mods that I use, there are 2 pages, the Technic Wiki and the Pipeworks page, which actually have the sources on how to craft this stuff in survival mode and what you're going to need, because you're going to need rubber trees. You're going to need a lot of other stuff that comes with the Technic mod. The Technic mod, and you know, you have all these are all the different parts, like the wafer, the silicone wafers, the wire, fine wire, the gold wire, graphite. Here's your mining guns. So if you want to build all this, a battery, and you have to build a battery to take the battery to put in the battery box, it gets very involved, and it's very expensive and resource heavy. If you're familiar with Nathan Salapot's channel, he builds in survival, and he built a lot of machines and wires and stuff like that in survival, and I give him a lot of credit. I don't play survival. I play creative because I love to create. Just give me all 64 crayons in the box. Don't make me mix colors. So yeah, that's how that works. So the factory has been upgraded and coming along very nicely, and we'll go from there. So thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and share. Your support has been very, very noticed, and this has been a fantastic year for me in 2017. I am very grateful for people sticking around, watching the videos, supporting me by watching the ads, and just being an excellent community, asking questions and posting ideas and stuff like that. So thank you very, very much. I appreciate it immensely, and I'm looking forward for everyone and myself and everybody else in having a fantastic 2018. So on that note, goodbye.